What's up again, everyone? Let's talk about a really fun, spicy combo. Before we get into it, this team was submitted by Chris Clubb, a good friend of mine, who for a while now has been tinkering around with Heist combined with Tabaxi Rogue. Heist forces your opponent to pull 2 dice out of their bag. You get to roll one of them. The other one goes to used. After you use the one that was theirs that you picked, that one goes to used as well. And if you have Tabaxi Rogue out, then they take 2 damage from drawing both of those dice. That's a really cool combo. Unfortunately, up to this point, it hasn't quite been enough. It's always felt just a little bit too slow, a little bit too underwhelming to actually make enough impact to win games consistently. So what did Chris do? He looked at the new stuff that just came out and added Harley's Hyena. Harley's Hyena, Mommy's Baby, is a 3-drop shield character that says when Harley's Hyena attacks, both players draw a die. If the die you draw has a higher purchase cost, then this Harley's Hyena die gets +3 attack and return that die to your bag. If not, place that die in your used pile. Your opponent places the die that they drew in the used pile, no matter what. So if we just look at this in a vacuum, we're drawing a die, your opponent's drawing a die. If yours has the higher purchase cost, then you get to put yours back. If not, then it's likely something low like a sidekick or a 2-drop. It goes to used. Your opponent's always going to used, so you can mess with your opponent's bag a little bit, which is really cool. Top it all off with having Tabaxi Rogue in the field, and all of a sudden they take 1 damage and you move something out of their bag. And that's just if one Harley's Hyena attacks. If you have multiple attacking, then you get multiple procs of this same ability because it is a when attacks ability. Combine this 3-drop with the 3-drop Tabaxi Rogue and with the 3-drop Heist, and all of a sudden we've got something here. Our goal is to pull as many things out of your opponent's bag as possible while Tabaxi Rogue is active, and each time you do so, each die that is drawn deals your opponent damage. So we can just sit back, burn our opponent down by making them draw stuff, by messing with their bag, putting it in used, making their bag refill, messing with their bag even more, putting it back in used, so on and so forth. So what can we put around this to make it better? Well, first of all, we already know we're using Harley's Hyena and Tabaxi Rogue, and Harley's Hyena's ability is a win attacks ability, and win attacks abilities are really good when your character stays in the field. So let's tack on Kate Bishop Hawkingbird for the Hawkingbird Global that says pay a mask, target attacking character die is no longer attacking. So essentially, we can give our opponent a catch-22 scenario. They're going to want to let Harley's Hyena through because it's going to deal them ping damage each time it attacks. If they finally choose to let Harley's Hyena through, maybe when it doesn't get a buff, when it's like a 1 attack or a 2 attack character, we can then just Hawkingbird Global back our own Harley's Hyenas. In the scenario where they actually don't mind taking the damage, we get to keep our character in the field so that it can proc again next turn. The next card up is the Spot Portal Jumper because we are going to be running Investigation as one of our basic actions. So our 2 basic actions are Investigation and Heist. Why Investigation? Because if our opponent buys Investigation, then Tabaxi Rogue just straight up deals them damage every time they use it. So Tabaxi Rogue plus the Spot plus Investigation is a really strong ramp engine for our team, and it's very one-sided. Next up, Chris included the 4-drop Rare Banshee that says while Banshee is active, when your opponent draws a basic action die, deal 2 damage to target opponent or character die. Again, we have some more action hate. So if your opponent's buying any sort of basic action, like Thrown Brick or Investigation, then you can plop this down and deal even more burn damage than before. Now in the scenarios where we actually want to push Harley's Hyena's damage through, we could use Wonder Woman Child of Clay to keep our Harley's Hyenas from being affected by the Kate Bishop Hawkingbird Global. Wonder Woman's a 4-drop, and she says while she's active, global abilities activated by your opponent cannot target character dice you control, but we could still use the Hawkingbird Global if we choose, even while Wonder Woman is active. So we can leave her out there in the field with our Harley's Hyena dice and just use the blink whenever we want. Now this is the only spot where I deviated from Chris's list. Chris's list used the Rare Spider, and I'm subbing that out for the Rare Billy Club because I like the idea of fixing to a mask just in case we ever need a mask for the Hawkingbird Global. And finally, one of the pieces that makes this so powerful and really, really fast, Thor Every Problem is a Nail has a global that says pay a bolt once per turn. The next action die you purchase this turn costs 2 less. So we could just pay a bolt and buy either of our basic actions for 1. This is really strong. We could go the ramp option or the heist option almost immediately on turn 1. As I mentioned before, we're running Investigation so that we can get our own ramp going, and we're running Heist because Heist is really cool. And so this is what the whole team looks like. This is my version of Club Rogue. Now I'll be honest, when I saw this team, I thought to myself, that seems really fun, but it seems really slow and it looks like it would lose a lot. But I will say this, it is deceptively fast. Let's hop into a game and take a look at the combo actually firing off. All right, I've got 1, 2 in the bag. Reload, draw 2 more. 1, 2. Oh, Heist. Heist like crazy. Come on, Heist.
Ooh.
One of them came up. This team could use a Sarah-Rack. I was just thinking about this.
Oh, that would be nasty.
Yeah, guarantee some of these rolls. Let's see if it comes up. Hey, it came up. All right, we'll go ahead and heist you for one of them, or we'll use one heist. Let's see what you draw.
All right.
So you'll take 2 down to 8.
Orion and Huntress.
I'll go ahead and roll Orion. I don't actually have an Orion on me. The other one, you know, goes off to the side. So I'm just going to roll a random character, and then if it comes up on a certain level, we'll see. So
yeah.
Hey, nope, it's just a 1 energy. So whatever your 1 energy. He's a bolt, right?
1 bolt.
All right. Yep. So I have 1 bolt. I'll swap him out. All right. And then he's gonna, you know, float over there. Then we'll go ahead and use the second heist. That'll draw you 2 more, drop you to 6.
Oh, this is getting dangerous. 2. I got investigation and a sidekick.
I will gladly roll an investigation.
I figured.
And it comes up as an investigation, so we'll go ahead and use investigation. Draw 2. It's 2 sidekicks.
Oh, this is getting out of hand.
And what do we do with 5 energy besides just chuckle to ourselves about how crazy this is right now? Yeah, we'll both go ahead and prep a die from our bag.
All right.
Draw and prep. So you take 1. Down to 5. Go ahead and attack with a 2/4. Draw a die, sir. And I'll draw a die as well. I've drawn investigation.
I've drawn a sidekick.
Ooh, I get +3 attack.
Yes,
and this goes back to my bag. So you're looking at a 5/4 coming at you. Uh-oh. Oh, I used up all my good rolls.
They're coming back to haunt you.
Nope, just kidding.
Yep, no, that was...
I shouldn't have spoken. I spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. We'll go ahead and pay 1 to field the 1/1 Tabaxi. We'll heist. So draw 2 and take 2.
All right, draw 2, take 2. One of them's going to be Firefly.
Yeah, it is.
I have a feeling another one's going to be Firefly, so it won't be too much of a hard decision. Burn my
That
Firefly.
would be fun. That would be fun.
No. Ooh, sidekick.
All right, so put the sidekick away, and I'll roll a Firefly. Yep. I don't know his die sides, but I'm rolling this guy. I got the level 1 Firefly.
Level 1. He'd be a 1/2/2.
Okay. I will go ahead and field and deal you 1 damage.
All right.
Got to pay the 1 to do so. So there's the 1 bolt paying. And so that'll drop you to 17.
Yep.
And then I will go ahead and attack at you with a 2/2.
2/2. All right. Taking the 2.
Take 2 more. And you're up.
All right.
So yeah, I highly recommend trying this team out, giving it a whirl yourself. There are a few changes that I would make to it from that original list. I'd look to figure out how to fit a Sarah-Rack on here. If you'd like to make it more competitive, find a way to fit Shriek on here, maybe cut some of the less useful pieces. Probably slip in an alternative win condition if Burn or Tabaxi Rogue fails you. But yeah, it's super fun. If you've got a really cool combo like this one, feel free to hop over to my Facebook page and shoot me a message with it. If I really like it, I'll see if I can feature it on another combo breakdown video, just like I did Chris's awesome build. Leave a comment below with what you think, and as always, thanks for watching.